You have a fire alarm here?
A fire alarm? Oh, yes. It's right over there. Yes, officer. Oh, and it's in perfect working order. Where's the fire?
Right here.
Oh, no, that's hot! Oh, stop!
No, you don't. You're under arrest.
May I?
Help yourself.
I'm Osgood Fielding III.
Cinderella the second.
If there's one thing I admire, it's a girl with a shapely ankle.
Me too. Bye-bye.
Let me carry one of the instruments.
Oh, thank you. Aren't you a sweetheart?
Certainly is delightful having young blood around here.
Oh, well, personally, I'm type O.
You know, I've always been fascinated by show business.
Is that so?
Yes. As a matter of fact, it's cost my family quite a bit of money.
Oh, you invest in shows?
Showgirls. I've been married 7 or 8 times.
You're not sure?
Mama's keeping score. Frankly, she's getting rather annoyed with me.
Wouldn't wonder.
So this year, when the George White scandal's opened, she packed me off to Florida. Right now, she thinks I'm out there on my yacht. Deep sea fishing.
Well, pull in your reel, Mr. Fielding. You're barking up the wrong fish.
If I promise not to be a naughty boy, how about dinner tonight?
I'm sorry, I'll be on the bandstand.
Oh, of course. Which of these instruments do you play?
Bull fiddle.
Oh, fascinating. Do you use a bow or do you just pluck it?
Most of the time, I slap it.
You must be quite a girl.
Want to bet? About a year ago, I was going to night school. I was taking this course in advanced accounting. One of the guys in our department, lives in Jersey, had to go to a banquet at the Biltmore. His wife was beating him in town. He needed some place to change into a tuxedo, so I gave him the key. And word must have gotten out, because the next thing I knew, all sorts of guys are suddenly going to banquets. When you give the key to one guy, you can't say no to another. The whole thing got out of hand. And, pardon me.
Baxter, an insurance company is founded on public trust. Any employee who conducts himself in a manner unbecoming... How many charter members are there in this little club of yours?
Hell, just those 4. Out of a total of 31,259. So actually, we can be very proud of our personnel, percentage-wise.
That's not the point, Baxter. 4 rotten apples in a barrel, no matter how large the barrel. You realize if this ever leaked out...
It won't. Believe me, never again. Nobody is going to use my apartment from now on.
Where is your apartment, Baxter?
West 67th Street. You have no idea what I've been going through with the neighbors and the landlady and the liquor and the key and...
How do you work it with the key?
I usually slip it to them in the office and then they leave it under a mat. Never again, I can promise you that.
Yes, Miss Olson.
Mrs. Sheldrake, returning your call. On 2.
Yes, dear. I called you earlier. Where were you? Oh, you had to take Tommy to the dentist, huh? No cavities. Good. Hold it, dear. Where are you going, Baxter?
I don't want to intrude. I thought since everything was straightened out anyway.
I'm not through with you yet. The reason I called is I won't be home for dinner tonight. The branch manager from Kansas City's in town. I'm taking him to the theater. Music Man, what else? No, don't wait up for me, darling. Goodbye. Tell me, Baxter, have you seen Music Man?
Well, not yet. I've heard it's one swell show.
How would you like to go tonight?
Well, you and me? Well, I thought you were taking the branch manager from Kansas City.
No, I have other plans. You can have both tickets.
Well, that's very kind of you, but I'm not feeling well. I've got this cold. I'm going to go right home.
Baxter, you're not reading me. I told you I have plans.
So do I. I'm going to take 4 aspirin, get into bed, so you might as well give the tickets to somebody else.
Look, Baxter, I'm not just giving these tickets. I want to swap them.
Swap for what?
It also says here that you are alert, astute, and quite imaginative.
Oh? Oh.
That's good thinking, Baxter.
Su nome, per favore. Your name, please.
Armbruster, Wendell Armbruster Jr.
You are from where?
Baltimore, it says all that. Right on the...
Your profession.
Executive. If you must know, I'm vice president of Armbruster Industries.
What is purpose of your visit to Italy?
To pick up a body.
A body.
A corpse.
Whose corpse? Maybe Dr. Fleischman.
Dr. Fleischman?
The man whose passport you are using.
Oh, wait a minute, I can explain that. He and I exchanged clothes. We forgot to exchange passports. He must be around here somewhere. You see, I was on the golf course when I got the bad news about my father. He was killed in an automobile accident in Ischia. I only had 30 minutes to make the funeral arrangements if I was to catch the plane. I had no time to change. And how would it look if I showed up here in plaid pants and a red cardigan?
Quest'uomo ha un passaporto falso. Portatelo via. This way, Dr. Fleischman.
I am not Dr. Fleischman. I'm Mr. Armbruster.
I'm not Mr. Armbruster. I'm Dr. Fleischman. Look, I just did this guy a favor. Tells me his father is dead. What am I gonna do?
There he is. There he is. Dr. Fleischman!
That's him! What the hell did you get me into?
I'm sorry. This is his passport. Here. That is mine. Okay. All clear?
Yes.
May I go now?
No,
Why not?
because passport must be stamped.
Well, then stamp it.
You have to go back to end of line.
Oh, look, I know you foreigners. I know how you love to push Americans around, but my father's lying in a morgue someplace. Now, listen, I've got to get a train to Naples and a boat to Ischia, and if you guys give me a bad time, if there is the slightest hitch, if I don't get him back to Baltimore in time for that funeral on Tuesday, there's going to be such a scandal.
Morning, Harry.
How did I get here?
By stretcher and ambulance.
Oh, my head. What did they give me?
Whole gang of sleeping pills.
Where's the can?
Forget it. You can't get out of bed.
Wait, I can't go. Who says?
Hate to break it to you, kid, but you got a spinal injury.
What?
Your left leg is numb and you got no feeling in the first 3 fingers of your right hand.
Well, you're crazy. I can move my hand and my leg.
Sure you can if you want to blow $1 million.
What are you talking about?
That's what we're suing for. They'll offer us $100,000. We settle for $250,000.
I gotta go to the camp.
There we are. I'll bring it to you.
What are you trying to pull? I'm perfectly all right.
There's one thing I hate. It's a patient who makes his own diagnosis.
This is ridiculous. There's nothing wrong with me.
That's what you think. Not only can't you move your hand and your leg, but you had this concussion. So now you got a ringing in your ears and double vision.
Double vision.
How many me do you see?
One cheap, chiseling shyster lawyer who, of all people, had to marry my sister.
Nice talk. I'm handing you $250,000 on a silver platter.
Don't want the money. Don't want the silver platter. I just...
What's the matter? You feel sorry for insurance companies? They got so much money, they don't know what to do with it. They've run out of storage space. They have to microfilm it. What's $250,000 to them? They take it out of petty cash. So don't give me with the scruples.
Now I'm mad. Now I am really mad. And when I get mad, I'm like a tiger.
Do you hear that, boys? He's a tiger.
I'm engaged.
Congratulations. Who's the lucky girl?
I am.
What?
Osgood proposed to me. We're planning a June wedding.
What are you talking about? You can't marry Osgood.
You think he's too old for me?
Jerry, you can't be serious.
Why not? He keeps marrying girls all the time.
But you're not a girl, you're a guy. And why would a guy want to marry a guy?
Security.
Jerry, you better lie down. You're not well.
Will you stop treating me like a child? I'm not stupid. I know there's a problem.
I'll say there is.
His mother. We need her approval. But I'm not worried because I don't smoke.
Jerry, there's another problem. Like, what are you going to do on your honeymoon?
We've been discussing that. He wants to go to the Riviera, but I kind of lean towards Niagara Falls.
Jerry, you're out of your mind. How are you going to get away with this?
I don't expect it to last, Joe. I'll tell him the truth when the time comes.
Like when?
Like right after the ceremony.
Oh.
Then we get a quick annulment, he makes a nice settlement on me, and I keep getting those alimony checks every month.
Jerry, listen to me. Listen to me. There are laws, conventions. It's just not being done.
Shh, Joe. This may be my last chance to marry a millionaire.
Jerry, Jerry, will you take my advice? Forget about the whole thing, will you? Just keep telling yourself you're a boy. You're a boy.
I'm a boy.
That's the boy.
Oh, I'm a boy. I'm a boy. I wish I were dead. I'm a boy. I'm a boy. Oh, boy, am I a boy.
Are we dressing for dinner?
You know, just come as you are.
So you're pretty good with that racket.
You should see my backhand. Where do you see me serve the meatballs?
Shall I light the candles?
It's a must. Gracious living wives.
I see you bought some napkins.
Yeah, might as well go all the way. You know, I used to live like Robinson Crusoe. I mean, shipwrecked among 8 million people. And then one day, I saw a footprint in the sand, and there you were. It's a wonderful thing. Dinner for two?
You usually eat alone?
Oh, no. Sometimes I have dinner with Ed Sullivan. Sometimes Dinah Shore or Perry Como. The other night, I had dinner with Mae West. Of course, she was much younger then. Cheers.
Cheers.
You know what we're going to do after dinner?
The dishes.
I mean, after that.
What?
You don't have to if you don't want to.
Give me a drink.
Cognac, Pernod, Calvados?
Yeah, and in that order.
Why don't you shut that damn jukebox off? What's the problem? You're sitting pretty. You got a gold mine working for you.
And shut yourself off, too. Say, I'm looking for Irma. You know, the one with the green stockings and the bow wow?
She's not here. Go away.
I've been away. Tangiers, Naples, Cairo. I met up with a lot of dames, but there's nothing like that Irma.
Get out of here.
What is it?
I know about you. You're the one with Bridget Bardot tattooed in your chest.
Hey, you crazy!
She must know 2 sailors.
That's a hell of a way to treat a customer.
I just can't take it. I'm so jealous I'm going out of my mind.
You must be. A Mac falling in love with his pool. You're like an impresario. You're handling Pavlova. And you want her to dance just for you? It's a God-given talent. It was meant to be shared with the public.
Again.
Now then, shall we start with a little pasta? We have spaghetti, spaghettini, spaghettoni, maccheroni, cannelloni, rigatoni, tortellini, fettuccine, tagliolini, bucatini, magnolotti, bombolotti, cappellotti, crosetti, fiocchetti, trenette, pappardelle, tagliatelle,
Tell me, what would they have had?
A few gnocchi, a few ravioli, and some green noodles for color. Perfect. As for the wine, they would always have a Biancolella 1961 with the pasta and a Corvo di Sala Paruta with the entree.
Any special entree that they liked?
Indeed. I have taken the liberty of ordering duck à l'orange for 2.
Super.
Not for me. I brought my dinner.
In that case, I'll have the duck à l'orange for 2 for 1.